Oh, look, they're eating.
Usually between system of release time and all that. That's usually
You think one was on you?
I got down.
Want to see up close before we go through?
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these today. We have a nice collection of butterflies that hatch. Yeah, you see up close?
Did you get that?
All my friends.
They are huge.
All right. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Who here is for the butterfly release? Who's here for that? Well, that's good. That's what I'm here for too. You too? Great. My name is Katie, and I'm here with our brilliant volunteer, Tom.
Hi everybody.
And today, and every day at 2 o'clock, we release our brand new, newly emerged butterflies so they can take their very first flight before you home. Pretty cool, huh? And we're going to get to that in just a minute, but before we do, I have a very serious and important question. Are you guys ready for my very serious and important question? All right, ready? Here it is. Is it hot in here? Yeah. Ooh, it's hot in here, right? And that's intentional. Do we have any guesses as to why we keep it so hot in here? We just like to sweat? No. Is it for the butterflies, maybe? Yeah, it's for the butterflies. And that's because these butterflies come from faraway tropical warm places in Central and South America, in Africa, in Asia, in Australia. And so when they come here, we want to make sure it's nice and warm and similar to what they would have in the wild, right? Keeps them happy, keeps them healthy. So, I'm wondering if I have any butterfly experts here. So let's imagine, let's go back a little bit. Let's pretend like my hand here is a leaf. And we zoom in, and there's a teeny tiny butterfly egg. And that egg cracks open, and what comes crawling out? Do any of my friends here have a guess? What comes crawling out? A caterpillar! Oh, that's right, a caterpillar. And caterpillars are pretty different from butterflies, right? Do butterflies have wings? Yeah. Do caterpillars? No, yeah. Do caterpillars have short legs for crawling? And do butterflies maybe have long legs for perching? Yeah. And what do they eat? Do we know what butterflies eat? Do we know what butterflies drink? Yeah, they drink nectar. Butterflies have a straw leg too where they drink nectar. But caterpillars, they eat food, right? They have mouths that chomp and chew. And what do caterpillars eat?
Leaves. Plants.
Leaves, that's right, they eat leaves. And caterpillars, they eat a lot. They eat leaves over and over and over again because it helps them grow, right? Just like us, when we eat, we grow, we get bigger and stronger. That's what happens to caterpillars too. And as they get bigger and stronger, they actually shed their skin so that there's more room to grow, right? So when a caterpillar is done being a caterpillar, it attaches itself to a leaf, it sheds its skin one more time, and do we know what's underneath that? I'll give you a hint, it's not a cocoon, it's a chrysalis. I can feel you all thinking the word chrysalis, yes. It's a chrysalis. And inside a chrysalis, do we think they're moving around very much? Are they having a party, drinking soda, eating pizza? No, that's silly, right? What are they doing? Probably nothing. They're actually...
They're hiding.
They're staying very still because their bodies are going through some big changes. Because all of the parts that were once caterpillar parts, they have to break apart, disassemble, and then they come all back together to make a butterfly. Which is very cool, right? All right. So, when those chrysalids are holding still, that's actually the perfect time for them to make their way across the world, all the way to us in Chicago. And so they get shipped overnight, and then our butterfly scientists and our volunteers, like we have one here, they take our chrysalids, they open the package, hang the crystals in our butterfly lab, which you'll all see when you exit the haven today. And then as each chrysalid opens and the butterflies hatch, we put them in this box, and we bring them out here so they can take their first flight. So who's ready to see that happen? Yeah? All right, I'm excited for it too, but we have a few more things to talk about. First of all, do you guys see all these big butterflies? Yeah, do you see these blue butterflies flying around?
Yes.
Should we learn a little bit about their color first?
Yes.
Tom, do you want to tell us about their coloring?
Yes. Some butterflies, particularly like the ones you see that have what we call owl eyes, that are brown and have little owl eyes on one side. On the other side, it's a completely different color. And usually that color is blue, or in some cases, a similar butterfly that might be green, it's kind of iridescent. That's what we call structural color. It doesn't come directly from pigment, reflected light off of pigment. It comes actually partly from refraction, partly from what they call differential absorption. So you have some pigments involved. They absorb some colors, but they accentuate blue or green. Somebody has to hand this around. It shows, I think, an eye with its wings spread out like this, and you're looking on the inside, and it shows a micrograph that shows the scales at a scale level, and then it shows them at a even smaller, and then it's down there. So you get down into the nanometer size almost, and that's how it affects the light.
So wait a minute, Tom, you're telling me that these butterflies, they have the blue scales. Are you telling me they're actually clear scales?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They don't have the scales themselves have no color.
The scales have no color, but our eyes perceive the color blue because of the way the light reflects off of their scales. Pretty cool. All right, we're about to release these butterflies. I'm just going to give you guys a few rules because we want to keep the butterflies safe, right? Because butterflies are pretty small and fragile, and we're pretty big and strong, right? We're much more stronger than them. So we want to make sure that we keep protected. The way that we're going to do that is, when I let these butterflies out, they may not fly very far. They might not fly at all. They haven't flown before, right? They might fly on you. They might land near you. So please, we just ask that you watch where you're stepping, where you're walking, where you're touching. And if you have a butterfly on you, you can just do a little shimmy. It should fly right off. If you can't get it off of you that way, myself, or Tom, or Lou, or Jesus, or our other volunteer, we can all remove the butterflies for you. We're all trained to do it without hurting them, okay? And then finally, do you guys see that big mirror by the exit? That mirror is for you. Fix your hair, take a selfie, do whatever feels right, but definitely please check your body before you go because the butterflies might be trying to get a hitch out of here. So please check yourselves. And we're about to release these butterflies. Would you guys like to count down from 5 with me? All right, ready? Let's start with 5, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Need a little help sometimes. It's their first time flying. These butterflies have never flown before. Does anybody have any questions? This is a perfect time if anybody wants to come up and see these butterflies up close, or if you have any questions or want to talk to us one-on-one. We ask that you do not touch them with your hands. You can look up close though.
Yeah, I like it, Mom. Smells like a flower. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. You know?